Right now, the former dean of students at Sun Prairie West High School charged with child sex crimes returns to court. This as parents demand accountability from the school board.
Summer-like temperatures today, fall-like temperatures by tomorrow, and all the rain that comes along with the changes that are in our weather forecast. We're going to track two weather systems and how cold the temperatures are going to go shortly.
And later, the new school year underway in the Madison area, while the deputy superintendent in Madison says this year is so exciting. And we welcome you to News 3 Now at 6. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Sarah Carlson.
We begin in Sun Prairie, where a former Sun Prairie West High School dean of students was back in court today. Robert Gilkey-Meissegeyer faces 15 child sex crime charges.
This case is also angering parents in Sun Prairie who are demanding accountability from the school board. Today, the board is holding a closed-door meeting, but it's not stopping parents from showing up. For more, let's go to Maddie Heimsch, who's live outside of that school board meeting with the latest. Maddie?
Sarah and Eric, I'm at the Sun Prairie School District administrative offices where a closed session school board meeting is taking place right now at 6 o'clock, and also where parents and community members are gathered right here behind me in protest. They're protesting the school board's handling of allegations of sexual misconduct against former Sun Prairie West High School Dean of Students Robert Gilkey-Meissegeyer. Gilkey-Meissegeyer is accused of having sexual conduct with students on and off campus and taking photos of them without their consent. And a criminal complaint alleges multiple underage students were victims of his actions. The stories of those students bringing these parents here tonight.
We're afraid that our kids are watching, and it's time to show them what accountability looks like, and when a community refuses to remain silent.
Meanwhile, just hours ago, that former dean, Robert Gilkey-Meissegeyer, appeared in court, and he faces 15 felony counts, 13 of those counts for possession of child pornography and the other 2 for child sexual exploitation. And through his attorney, Gilkey-Meissegeyer entered not guilty pleas on each of those counts. Reporting live in Sun Prairie, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
All right, Maddie, thank you.
In the meantime, the Dane County Sheriff's Office is revealing new information on a homicide investigation in Mesa Maney from last week. According to Sheriff Calvin Barrett, 70-year-old Thomas Muckler was killed by a 23-year-old man who broke into Muckler's cabin along Dunlap Hollow Road. Muckler's body was found late last Thursday. The sheriff says Muckler left Madison that morning to go to the cabin where he discovered this man inside. Muckler's family reported him missing after he failed to show up for dinner, and they later found his body inside the cabin. The next day, police found the suspect in Muckler's vehicle in Marinette. Officers shot and killed the 23-year-old man after a standoff. His name has not yet been released, and the 2 investigations into the shooting in Marinette and Mesa Maney are ongoing.
Madison police are investigating reports of multiple shots fired and an attempted carjacking just after 10 last night. Multiple people called, hearing gunshots near the Stonebridge condominiums on the east side. An occupied apartment was hit, causing glass on a patio door to break. Officers searched the area but didn't find anyone. Then about 30 minutes later, a woman was driving in a nearby parking lot when 3 younger men began pulling on her car door handles. She spoke to officers that were investigating the other incident. Police do not know if they're connected. No one was hurt. And Madison police are also looking for 4 men who were seen driving a crane through downtown Madison Sunday. Officers responded to West Main Street for 12:30 in the afternoon after a caller reported the crane moving down the street. The crane was found abandoned in the middle of the street with the keys still inside. It was then towed to a safe location. A
missing boater's body has now been recovered a day after jumping into Lake Mendota from a pontoon boat. First responders found the body of a 33-year-old man just before 1 o'clock this afternoon. The man was first reported missing last night about 5:40. Several agencies responded to the area to begin the search after other people on the pontoon could not find him. The man was reportedly not wearing a life jacket either. This morning, search teams used divers, sonar, and an underwater drone in 30 feet of water. And we now know the identity of the motorcyclist killed in a crash yesterday on the Beltline. 20-year-old Tyler Lind died from injuries suffered in the crash. It happened on U.S. Highway 12 and Airport Road about 11:30 a.m. That crash remains under investigation. Well, enjoy the weather today because changes, big ones, are on the way. Let's check in for the first warning forecast with Alex Harrington on the patio.
Hey there, Sarah. Hey, Southern Wisconsin. It's gorgeous out here on the patio right now, and enjoy it while you can. I encourage you to get outside and enjoy this last feel of last feel of summer-like weather, because the fall-like temperatures are on the way. It's all part of the three things you need to know. A couple showers, isolated storms will usher in out ahead of that cold front that's going to bring much cooler weather lasting Wednesday, going clear into the weekend. Yet another weather system Thursday night and Friday, bringing us fall-like rain to southern Wisconsin. Let's see if we have any rain out there right now. On radar 3000, nothing. But that's going to change as we go a little bit later into the overnight period. If you take note, right at the end of Future Trek, way to the northwest, up towards the Eau Claire, Black River Falls, up on I-90. Couple showers, couple thunderstorms starting to gear up along that cold front that's going to come through tonight going into Wednesday morning. Much colder temperatures behind this frontal system as well, and a cold rain Thursday night going on into Friday morning. And with those the rain, the temperatures again are going to be significantly colder. When I come back in about 10 minutes or so, we're going to track both of those weather systems, show you how much water we can expect from both of those weather systems, how strong the winds are going to be on Wednesday morning with that cold front, and then how cold those kiddos are going to have to dress for come Thursday morning. That's in just a couple moments.
All right, thank you, Alex. Some big changes. Well, it is the first day of school for many kids in the 608, and that includes the Madison Metropolitan School District.
And our Josh Sprider visited one of the schools on the west side this morning as they returned for the new year.
Well, it was a big day for families here in the Madison Metropolitan School District as many students head back to the classroom today. We were at Olson Elementary this morning as families were dropping off their kiddos for the first day of school. This is on Madison's southwest side, and Madison School District, like many major school districts across the area, go in a phased return. So many of the new students in new schools head back today. That includes pre-K, kindergarten, 6th, and 9th grade. We spoke with the deputy superintendent of the Madison Metropolitan School District about what makes this year so exciting.
Embracing the newness of the year. We have a lot going on in MMSD this year. We're truly excited about it, truly excited to welcome back our teachers and staff, truly excited to have our students back. So just coming with that can-do attitude.
And the rest of the students, this is their last day of summer. Everyone will be back in the classroom tomorrow. I'm Madison Southwest Side. I'm Josh Sprider, News 3 Now.
And as the kids head back to the classroom, the city of Madison is urging you to be very cautious when driving. Some simple reminders include reducing speed in school zones, watch for more pedestrians and cyclists out there, always be prepared to stop near crosswalks, look out and obey crossing guards as well, avoid any distractions such as cell phones, and be patient when you're out and about.
Well, if you're having a tough time waking your kids up for school, you're not alone. The transition from this lazy summer schedule to the hectic fall frenzy can be rough for them and you. And it doesn't help that there's less sunlight either, which affects melatonin levels and the circadian rhythm. But getting just 10 minutes of sun in the morning, warm or cold, can help reset that sleep-wake cycle. And if back-to-school anxiety is leading to any restless nights, New York's University Child Mind Institute recommends parents establish a routine. Listen to your kids and reassure them about what's on their mind, and try not to overschedule with activities. Experts say with so much going on in the world, remind your kids that you are there for them.
Giving them the sense that they're safe. For them, the world is a safe place, And I used to say to my kids, what is my job? They would know to keep us safe. And then I would have the next question, which is, am I good at my job? Oh yeah, my dad's competent. Okay, I'm safe. The world, of course, is full of all sorts of terrible things. But for you, I know it's a little magical, but I think for kids it's important because they can get so anxious. For you, the world's a safe place.
And these experts also recommend cutting out screen time a few hours before bed, and talk to your pediatrician.
And News 3 Now's 40th annual Coats for Kids Winter Coat Collection kicks off next Monday, September 8th. It'll be an all-day Pack the Truck event, 5 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. The Boys and Girls Club of Dane County will have a van parked outside the Clinky Cleaners location on Monona Drive. That's to collect donations, including kids' winter jackets, coats, and accessories. There is a special need this year for infant, toddler, and larger teen sizes as well. Adult donations are also always accepted. After the event, you can make donations at any Madison area Clinky Cleaners location until October 4th. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, the city of Beloit launches its newest bus route.
Plus, the Madison mayor introduces the city's capital budget and improvement plan. We'll have details on the focus and investments when we come back.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. In Rock County, there's a new bus route in Beloit. The east-west route replaces the Gateway route and will run year-round. Fare prices remain the same with new discounts for veterans and students. The city is also launching a fare capping system and introducing WISC-Go. That allows payment via the UMO app, WISC-Go cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, as well as credit and debit cards.
Well, welcome back. Madison Mayor, I shouldn't say welcome back, we are back. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway is unveiling her executive capital budget for next year. During a press conference, she says the budget is $285 million, $73 million lower than what was originally requested by state agencies. Some of the projects that are prioritized include $33 million for street reconstruction, $27 million for the park system, and $9 million for flood reduction projects and stormwater management. Housing is another big part of the budget, with focus on Madison's public housing development known as the Triangle.
Once the project is completed, the overall site will replace 340 existing apartments with up to 1,200 new apartments in 8 new buildings without displacing a single resident.
The budget also contains more than $17 million for the Affordable Housing Fund, supporting the creation of new housing to meet production goals. It now heads to the City Finance Committee and then Madison Common Council for consideration.
Calling all artists, City of Madison looking to install a public art project in the city's new parking garage off State Street. The canvas will be located at 415 North Lake Street on the Isthmus, and the city is looking for artwork that celebrates what makes Madison unique. They're especially looking for artwork that incorporates or plays with light. The deadline to submit applications is 2 p.m. September 25th. 3 finalists will be picked in October before a winner is picked in February, and the winning artist will receive $320,000 to design and put up the artwork. Still ahead, a Green Bay tradition returns just ahead of the Packers season opener.
Plus, Chocolate Shop Ice Cream is looking for the next great flavor idea. We'll tell you how you can help.
And will we need to break out those jackets for the rest of the week? Alex returns his complete forecast after the break.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Now the Powerball jackpot still rising. No one with the winning ticket last night. The jackpot now up to $1.3 billion. While the largest prize went unclaimed, at least 2 tickets sold in Montana and North Carolina won $2 million. The next chance to win big is Wednesday. If someone wins the jackpot, we always figure this out for you so you know how to spend your money. The lump sum prize would be $589 million before taxes, which would come out to about $326 million in Wisconsin after taxes. The odds of winning are 1 in 292 million.
And you'd win and still be here.
I would
right?
not be here.
You'd be here.
I'd be gone.
Well, do you think you have a good idea for an ice cream flavor, maybe? Well, now's your chance to make that flavor a reality. Chocolate Shop Ice Cream is holding its Create a Flavor contest again from now until September 15th. You don't have long. You submit your idea online at chocolateshop.com or at a Chocolate Shop location anywhere in Madison. The top 3 submissions will be voted on by community members from September 19th through October 2nd. The winning flavor is scheduled to be announced on October 8th, and sales from the winning flavor will help fund the Teen Works program. Last year's winning flavor was apple cider donut.
Well, check this out. An astronaut capturing a rare light show from space. Now, usually the northern lights have a little more of a greenish hue, but one NASA astronaut recorded a crimson-lined aurora orbiting Earth. Red auroras like this one only happened 2 or 3 times during a 6-month mission to the International Space Station. Temperatures cooling down for the rest of the week. Alex rejoins us now with the forecast. I'm not real crazy about Friday morning and Thursday. That's getting a little chilly for this time of year.
It sure is. What a shock to the system this will be. These are not low temperatures. These are high temperatures. Just remember a few weeks ago, we had that very warm, humid air mass with showers and thunderstorms across the area, totally replaced now with a fall-like pattern here with temperatures, as Eric was just mentioning, a high of only 60 degrees on Friday. Wait till you see the low morning temperatures that we'll be waking up to as well. All of this is going to be preceded by showers and thunderstorms, but nothing out there right now on radar 3000. We had a few showers and thunderstorms in northeast Iowa and areas out towards Prairie du Chien and Viroqua a little earlier in the day, but those have since faded away. So we get a little bit further into the late evening overnight. Here come those showers. A few rumbles of thunder, Camp Douglas over towards the Dells, down towards Dodgeville, east of Darlington. but as we go towards 5, 6 o'clock, that area moves to, let's say, I-39 and points off towards the east, down towards Janesville. There'll be few and far between showers and thunderstorms, meaning some areas will be dry, other areas will get wet. As we move towards noon, chances for showers and any thunderstorms go off towards the south and towards the east, with gusty winds coming in out of the north and out of the west. Gusty winds upwards of 30 miles per hour, so hold on to your hats. Wednesday morning, kiddos getting ready for school. You might want that jacket, even though temperatures are going to be just still on the touch of the mild side on Wednesday morning. By the time we get to Thursday morning, you're definitely going to need that jacket, with temperatures as cool as 41 in the Dells, 42 here in Madison, 43 in Janesville, 45, I guess if you want to call that warm, in Monroe and areas over towards Platteville. So a cool start to Thursday. Then Thursday evening going into Thursday night, a good chance for rain. Another weather system is going to swing into the area from the north, from the west. Widespread showers west to east across the area going into Friday morning. That's out of here, though, by the time we get to school and off to work Friday morning at 6 or so in the morning, but still blustery, still a bit on the breezy side with cool temperatures as well. Total rainfall amounts from tonight going into Friday, about a 1/10 to maybe a 1/4 of an inch, half inch, maybe a little bit more up towards central Wisconsin, Juneau, Adams counties, areas over towards the Dells might also pick up a half inch. It's the speed of these weather systems that likely are not going to promote heavy rainfall. We're not expecting severe weather either with these weather systems. Look at that temperature. There's that 42 Thursday morning. Friday morning temperatures right around 50 degrees, and we stay in the 40s for lows, and highs only getting into the lower 70s. Next week. Heads up, fall is in 20 days, so the official astronomical fall begins on the 22nd. And then we got the all-important Packers game forecast this Sunday at 3:25 as kickoff. Fall-like temperatures in the 60s.
All right, Alex, football weather, and the Packers, of course, a team steeped in tradition, and some fans celebrated another one.
That's right. Every Labor Day, they paint a new motivational slogan in green on the Packers fence just across the street from Lambeau. It's to support the team, of course, for the upcoming season. This started more than 20 years ago when Fred Harsh moved from New Jersey to retire near this team. His home and the fence across from Lambeau. Now, Harsh died in 2022, but his family maintains the tradition.
The Crafts did it, and just when my uncle started doing it, like everybody, that was just a common thing. To invite all people from all around the neighborhood, friends, family, and even the CEO comes over, Mark Murphy.
No big deal. Mark Murphy joins them. Don't forget, you can watch the Packers this Sunday right here on News 3 Now. They start the season in Green Bay against the Detroit Lions. Kickoff is set for 3:30, and we'll be back with sports after this.
One of the biggest focal points for Wisconsin football has been that gauntlet of a schedule that they face in 2025. It's hard to miss, and undoubtedly one of the most difficult in the country. Like I said, the gauntlet doesn't start until next weekend. What's on the line for week 2 should be a layup. The Badgers host Middle Tennessee State, a Blue Raiders squad that lost to Austin Peay, an FCS school, in their season opener by 20 points at home. But in college football, Luke Fickell knows nothing is a given. In what will be Wisconsin's first ever face-off against Middle Tennessee State, the Badgers can't take their foot off the gas if they want to stand a chance for the rest of their slate. Something Luke Fickell says he's not too worried about with his veteran-led group.
We understand that this is a progression and we have to get better in all things that we're doing. And you just really rely upon those guys. Like, if you want to know the truth, like, I'm probably more animated and a little bit more on edge on practice yesterday and today than maybe I will be as we get into the nature of the Big Ten schedule. And it's just to make sure that we all are on the same page, coaches and players, to understand, like, this is an incredible journey, and we got to take advantage of every opportunity, regardless of whether it's practice on a Tuesday or Wednesday or it's a game on Saturday. We know where we have to get to, and we need every opportunity to get there. And I think our guys understand that. There's a group of leaders that definitely embody that.
It's a locker room full of leaders that will have to make up for the fact that their quarterback, Billy Edwards Jr., will likely be sidelined this weekend with that right knee sprain. If he can't go, Luke Fickell says Danny O'Neal will be the guy under center on Saturday. That game at 3 o'clock right here at Camp Randall, and we can't wait. We'll have full coverage right here on News 3 Now. But for now, at the camp, Andrew Banstrut, News 3 Sports.
That's looking pretty good forecast-wise for Saturday's Badger game.
Yeah, absolutely. Fall-like. I mean, it's football weather, right? So 60s, a little bit of a light breeze, sunny skies, but not sunny skies Wednesday going on into Thursday, going on into a good part of Friday. This is that transition. Rainy conditions, blustery weather, meaning it's going to be breezy. Look at that low temperature Thursday morning, kiddos going off to work at 42 degrees, and we're just barely into September. 60 for a high on Thursday and Friday, and there was that Saturday. Few clouds, 64, 66 Sunday. So overall, fall-like weekend, and beautiful temperatures continue all the way out through the 10-day forecast. Not seeing anything summer-like, though, in this forecast.
They get to wear those fall clothes they just got.
Yeah, they won't.
A little early now, still shorts.
Exactly.
Entertainment Tonight coming your way next.
Our next show is at 10. Please join us. You can also always find us streaming